Hey lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am so glad you are here, and if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. So this is a beauty channel. My name is Jeannie. Hi, hello. Today we're going to play in some new makeup. I got my final BoxyCharm drop shop orders in, and I have a few different videos that I want to film today, but I need to do my makeup for the videos. Well, I want to do my makeup for the videos, so I figured that we would play and try out some of the new products together, and then once my makeup is all done, then I'll move on to finishing the rest of the videos, one of which is going to be showing the new BoxyCharm drop shop haul order. But in this video, we're going to play with a couple of the new products, but I'm not going to show all of the products in the haul because that's going to be another video. When I try to do that, show all the products and then make a look with some of them, the videos just end up being way too long, and then people don't watch the whole video because they don't have 40 minutes to sit there and watch it, and I get that. So I'm splitting the video into two. Before we get started, I want to quickly mention a couple of things giveaway wise. So first of all, if you're new and you do not know, I do a lot of giveaways here on the channel. I do have one that is open right now. It's an amazing giveaway of a huge lot of high-end products. All you have to do for your entry is just be subscribed here on the channel and then leave me a comment on the video that shows all of the products, which, in case you are new, so that it's very easy for you to find, I'll have it linked in the description box below. You can go check out all of the goodies that are up for grabs, leave your comment, and make sure you are subscribed, and you've got your entry. Now I want to talk because the giveaway has been open for a while. It is going to remain open for 1 week from today, which today is Tuesday. So this video will actually go up later tonight. So Tuesday, so next Tuesday, which will be the first week of February, the giveaway is going to end. And then I also want to mention and thank, I think 3 other giveaways that people have already won here on my channel that I need to get mailed out. And I want to say thank you guys so much for your patience. I have not had one person inbox me and be like, hey, where's my stuff? You guys are waiting so patiently, and I appreciate that. I just want you guys to know it costs a lot of money for me to actually ship this stuff out. And the way I like to do it is just get a few giveaways together and then go ship them out all at once. It seems a lot easier for me, and I don't know why. Maybe because I have kids, and just even something as simple as getting out to mail stuff can be hard. But so I have a BoxyCharm winner, which I believe was Miss Lori Groves. I think I have 2 other, the first holiday giveaway, and then I think there's another giveaway somewhere in there too. I have to go through and look, but I have all of the boxes with all of the goodies marked and the name of the person. And so I just want to let you guys know that after next week, all of those, and then the winner to the giveaway that I have open right now, will be sent out, and all of your goodies will be on the way. So now, with that out of the way, I have some basic base makeup started, and we're going to jump into some of the products that I got today. And you guys, I am so excited because one of them is the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde eyeshadow palette. I do have a small collection of her smaller palettes, but this is the first large palette that I have. And you guys, the color story is so me. It is so beautiful. It's got my pinks and purples and golds and champagnes. And you guys, those duochromes are just ungodly beautiful. So we're going to try this palette out and then a couple of the other products that came in my package as well. I want to mention though, you guys, I tried a really popular foundation today that that's going to be on another video later too. But let me just tell you, I have never had a foundation look so bad on my skin, and I can't believe it. It's such a high-end popular foundation, and you guys will hear about that in an upcoming video, but it's got me totally thrown off. Like, this foundation looks so bad, especially up close. Like, you can see every texture in my skin, and I probably should just wash it off and put on something that I know that I liked because it's really throwing me off. But we're just going to go with what we got. We're just going to roll with it. Now, as we start, I think I'm going to start with this color called Libra as a transition shade, and I'm going to grab a fluffy blending brush. This is a Real Techniques, and I'm going to dip into that color and pop it in my transition area of the eye. So like in my crease and above my crease a little bit on the outer edge. Oh my gosh, you guys, that goes on so smooth. That literally just like blends itself. I'm already impressed. That was one small touch of the shadow, and I mean, just a few swipes and it's like perfection. Ooh, I'm so excited. And I want to mention, this was a choice for this next coming month's box for the premium, which I do get. And this was my choice. So why did I buy it on Drop Shop? Because I was worried that this is a really, really slow month for me at work. The few months right after the holidays are some of the slowest months for restaurant industry workers. And so I just was like, oh my God, this is literally the thing that I have been the most excited about since I resubscribed for BoxyCharm last March. This was the most exciting thing to me so far. And I thought to myself, wow, this will be the month that something will happen. And when it comes time to charge for my premium box, I will be broke and I will not be able to get it this month. And I will miss out on this palette. So yes, I went and I paid $18 in Drop Shop. And then I will have another one coming, providing everything goes smoothly for my payment for the premium box. And if it does, which I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, but you just never know. I wanted to make sure I was getting this palette. I'm just dipping in one more time to that same color and just building it up just a touch. So anyhow, if everything goes smoothly and my premium box comes as expected, I will have an extra one of these palettes for a giveaway, and one of you will be winning a Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. And you guys, I'm telling you, the palette, it's breathtaking. In person, it's even more beautiful. Okay, so literally that transition shade blends itself. It's very, very smoothing on the eye, and I could not be more happy with it. So next I'm going to grab a brush that I can be just a little bit more precise with placement. So it's just a little bit of a smaller and a little bit more densely packed blending brush. And I'm going to go into this deeper maroon color called Hot Mess. Yeah, you guys, I'm having a bad foundation day, a bad hair day. Have you guys ever seen me look? This Hot Mess color is how I am feeling today, guys. And then I'm just taking this on the outer edge of the eye and blending it into the crease. And with the first transition shade, I took it into the crease, above the crease. And with this one, I'm really focusing it more just kind of in the crease to give the look some depth. There was so many different ways that I want to go with this palette. When you open it and look at it, it's like the possibilities are truly endless, and it's hard. That's why sometimes it is nice just to have a smaller palette to pull out, because you're not like overwhelmed with a ton of different ideas. When you look at it, you're like, okay, so this one, this one, this one, and this one, boom, that's my look. You look at this, or at least I look at this palette, and it takes my breath away. It's beautiful. I see literally so many different possibilities. But the colors that were calling me right now are kind of like the purpley shades, and I love my purples. I mean, literally every color in this palette is calling my name, but I will definitely do multiple looks with this palette here on the channel, just because I know that a lot of you do get to BoxyCharm and may be getting this palette. A lot of you may already have this palette. It's a very popular palette. And then also, so one of you guys is going to win this palette. So I'm pretty sure. Like I said, there's no reason why my premium box isn't going to come this month, but I was just being overly paranoid and overly cautious. I did not want to miss out on this palette. Okay, so I do think that I'm going to go in again with an even more precise brush. I'm going to grab another one that's even a little bit smaller, and I'm going to go in with this deep shade called Vortex in the corner. And I'm going to take a touch of this and really, really just focus this on that outer edge, on that outer V. I went in really, really, really light-handed. I'm going to dip in just one more time. And when I'm dipping into this color, guys, I'm literally just going boop, boop, and tapping it. So this stuff is very, very pigmented. I'm loving the quality on these shadows. They are layering beautifully, and I feel like they blend themselves. I am really, really impressed with the quality, and I hope that as a true shimmer girl, that the shimmers live up to how well the mattes are performing. So this is where we are at with the look so far. I'm really, really happy with it. Just barely dipping into Vortex again and just carving out this outer V. Wow. These are super, super pigmented. Jeez. Okay, so for the shimmers, I am going to quickly go in and layer my lid with a primer. Today, for priming my eyes before I started, I used this M2U NYC primer that came out of an Ipsy. This is very inexpensive. It's like $8 for a full size, and I was really, really, really impressed with this when I got it. I normally use my Gerard Cosmetics clean canvas, but sometimes I just switch it up for no apparent reason. I have a ton of eye primers, so I was just doing something different, and I really, really like this one for specifically for carving out your lid when you're going to apply shimmers, because it just really, really, with how light it is, really makes those shimmers stand out. And I'm just taking this on the lid and pulling it back about 3/4 of the way. And then I'm going to take just a flat brush and just take that primer and carve out where I want that primer to be and where I'm going to place the shimmers. I do feel like with that last color that I used, Vortex, I lost a little bit of the purple color, the purple undertone to the look, so I'll probably go back in and blend again with that color. But first, let's get into these shimmers, because I am dying to see. Also, I'm just taking that brush that I used with no additional product, the last brush with the darkest color, and just very lightly going over the edge of where that primer is, just to blend the primer. Okay, so now for a true shimmer lover, this is the moment of truth. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I'm gonna use multiple shimmers, but I am gonna start with this one right here. It is so beautiful. The name is Nebula. Oh man, you guys, looked more gray in the pan. It kind of looks blue. It really looks blue. I'm just patting it on top of the primer. Oh, you guys. This is a quality palette. You guys, I highly, highly recommend this palette, and I have just started playing in it. I mean, look at that duochrome. Do you see the blue, the silver, the pink? It is gorgeous. And it goes on the eye beautifully. As somebody with textured lids, it is very, very smoothing on the lid. Okay. And next I'm gonna add in a little bit of the shade Ultraviolet, which is, where's she at? Right here. I'm obsessed with this palette right now. And then I'm just tapping this on the edge of the first shimmer. And I am gonna bring this one in all the way. It is so beautiful. Wow. Okay. I am stunned by these shimmers, you guys. They're even more beautiful than I thought they were going to be. Okay, so I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Super Moon. I'm going to take some of that on my finger. This one is very, very soft. And I'm going to place it in the center of the lid. Taking a bit more, see if I can get it to show up a little bit more. Well, I will say that that color did not give me the pop in the center of the lid that I was hoping it would, but I might just need to play with it a little bit more. But honestly, everything else that I've tried in this palette so far has wowed me. Of course, we're going to add some on the lower lash line. We're going to add some highlight on the inner corner and the brow bone. But what I'm going to do first is just take that fluffy blending brush that I used in the very beginning and just go over. I'm not even putting any additional product on it right now. I may, but I just want that pop of purple in the transition area. And yeah, so I didn't even need to add any. There was still enough on the brush for what I was trying to do. I am really, really wowed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to catch the other eye up and throw on some concealer so we can finish up the eyes and the lash line together. And then we'll try out the other products that I want to try out with you as well. So I will be right back. Okay, sweets, I am back. I did go ahead and just completely finish off the eye only because the only things I had left to do was put some shadow on the lower lash line, do my liner and mascara, which I didn't have a new one that I was going to try for today, and then do my inner corner and brow bone. So I will just let you know really quick, for the lash line, I went in with the deeper maroon color that I used in the crease. And then for the brow bone and the inner corner, I went in with the lightest color in the shade, the Super Moon. I also changed the lighting on my ring light. I really tend to like the way that a cool toned light makes my face look, but it does distort the colors a little bit. So I turned on my natural light setting because I felt like it was throwing off the colors of the shadow, and I wanted you guys to be able to see true to life colors. So this does look definitely a lot more true to life. You can see the purple in there, the lid color, you can see the violet rather than it was looking a little blue or a little ashy. So this is definitely more true to color. Now I want to try out a couple more products with you guys. By the way, let me just say really quickly, this palette in one use has become my favorite palette in my collection because the formula is so forgiving, so blendable, so smoothing on the eye, both mattes and shimmers. I feel like a large age group, like if you're somebody that steers shy of shimmers because you have maturing lids, these are great shimmers for you. They are very, very smoothing to the eye. And then also the other reason is because there's so many ways you can go with this palette with all of the different colors. You can keep it neutral, you can go pink and purple, you can go smoky eye, you can play with blues and greens. Like, this is literally my new favorite palette. So I thought I would just share that with you. Now, and next, for blush, this was also obviously on the BoxyCharm sale, and it is the Rhode blush drops. I already have the one in frosted pink. I think it is so beautiful. So this is the other color that they have, and now that I see it in person, I'm not 100% sure it's gonna work for my skin tone as a blush, but we're just gonna go ahead and try. So I'm just gonna add a couple drops to my cheek area and then blend that in with a beauty blender. And what, ooh, wow. What I love about that's looking a little crazy, but just trust the process. We'll blend it and shear it. And I'm actually really, really impressed because I did not think that I'd be able to, once I saw the color in person as far as in the bottle, I didn't think that I'd be able to use it, but now I know I definitely will be able to. One thing to keep in mind with this is a little goes a really, really long way. You truly, truly only need just a couple drops, maybe even one drop if you're going for a lighter look. But another thing that I love about this product is you truly do not even need to add highlight to your cheek area with this product. It acts as a blush and highlight, in my opinion. Unless you really, really want to blind them, you could always add in some highlight. But for me, that's highlight enough. So I really, 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 really enjoy the frosted pink shade. And I'm also really liking this one as well. So cool. I'm really happy about that. I'll be honest, because this is the first time I'm trying it here on camera. When I saw the shade in person, I'm like, oh, that's not going to work for my tone. And I thought, well, maybe I'll give it to my mom. I'll try it, and then if it doesn't work, I'll give it to my mom because we do have very different skin tones. I'm like a light neutral. She's like an olive complected. But that is really, really, really beautiful. So, sorry, Mom, but I'll be keeping it. I feel like it's a little darker on this side, but I like the way this side looks better, so I'm trying to just kind of shear this out a bit by just taking the part of my beauty blender that doesn't really have anything on it. Yeah, so that is really, really, really pretty. I just love the glow that it gives to the skin, and without texturizing, it's also very, very smoothing to the skin. Okay, cool. I am going to put just for the hell of it, I am going to put a touch of highlight. And I'm going to use the Cover FX enhancing palette, which I think is gorgeous. And I'm going to use this middle shade that I feel like goes kind of with that color a bit. And just very, very lightly. Now remember, I'm a dry skin girl, so I'm looking for all the fake dew that a girl can get. Okay, and then last but not least, I have 2 lip products that I want to try. One is a Huda Beauty contour, lip contour. This is in the shade Trendsetter, so I got a few of these previously that I actually really love, although I'll be honest with you, ever since I got the Dragon Beauty Lip Job Liner, I have not used one other thing on my lips. Absolutely in love with that liner. But this is a little bit more of a neutral tone. The ones that I have in the Huda Beauties are like really red and plum. So I wanted to try a neutral one. And that's actually a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. But the formula on this is so easy to apply. It just glides right on. I will say it doesn't stay as well as her Demi Matte Liquid Lip formula. I wore that formula on Thanksgiving, and we all know how much we eat and drink on Thanksgiving, and it lasted all night. Okay, and then for lipstick, I grabbed the Dominique Cosmetics. This is her Soft Focus Demi Matte Lip in Sweet Nectar. And it looked like a really pretty neutral shade. And I have never tried any of her lip products, only a few of her eyeshadow palettes. So I do really like the packaging on this. Really black and sleek. It is magnetized, which I love. That is the shade, and I'm a little worried that it's actually not going to go with this liner like I thought it would. I mean, but we're just going to roll with it. Actually, it's not a bad match. That is a nice creamy matte. Feels really nice on the lips. I feel like it does not at all go with my eye look, but it's new and I just wanted to try it out. Definitely not matching the rest of what I have going on, but that is a-okay. Okay, guys, so yeah, those are all the products that I wanted to try. I am definitely in love with the palette. It is the star of the show, in my opinion. Although the other products that I tried, I'm extremely happy with as well. And that's going to be it for this video. I've got some more to film tonight, so I'm going to let you go for now. But stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.